Nowhere, except with a silver bullet.
This week on Dark Corners, Johnny Downs struggles with maths.
Look, darling, please don't snap at me just for trying to add things up.
And George Zucco casts his production of A Midsummer Night's Dream.
How would you like a pair of donkey's ears?
1942's The Mad Monster is mainly notable for the appearance of Glenn Strange, Universal's final Frankenstein creature.
I ain't got no reason to be afraid.
Just because you've strapped me to a bench in your dungeon. Here, playing a werewolf. Glenn Strange. And this is a slow transformation. Glenn Stranger. But not a normal werewolf, a scientifically engineered one.
A few moments ago, Petro was a man. A harmless, good-natured man. Look at him now.
Isn't science brilliant? George Zucco plays Dr. Lorenzo Cameron, out to prove his theories to 4 skeptical colleagues who laughed at him.
You're a madman, Cameron. Your claim is ridiculous.
They're not here. This is all in his head.
You're fools, all of you. Poor, blind fools. Especially you, Dr. Warwick.
On the other hand, you're the one shouting at figments of his imagination.
You can't intimidate us with fantastic threats.
We're not even real. This is the standard mad scientist revenge plot, but why did Cameron try this in the first place?
An army of wolfmen. Fearless, raging. Every man a snarling animal.
An army of uncontrollable killers. I can't see how that would backfire. The experiment is over. This movie would be significantly shorter without the transformations. Strange returns to normal.
And I had some kind of an awful dream. I was running all over the countryside, chasing people and trying to kill them.
And I had a flat head and bolts through my neck. Petro is basically Lenny from Of Mice and Men.
We done a lot of work tonight, and I slept almost an hour, and I had the awfulest dream.
Go to bed, Pedro.
He's totally subservient to the Doctor.
Are you gonna strap me down again tonight, Doc?
That ball gag is mighty uncomfortable. But he has a soft spot for the Doctor's daughter, Lenora.
Oh, they're lovely. Thank you.
I'll pick some for you every day if you like them.
The next night, Cameron lets Petro out into the swamp for some reason, and... shoot first, ask questions never. Halloween must be a massacre around here. At a nearby house, a loving parent is threatening their child.
Can I put in my ball just for a little while?
Well, just for a little while, but mind, if you ain't in bed by the time I do my dishes, I'm gonna tan you good.
But...
I don't know whether it was a man, a beast, or old Satan himself.
I'm so glad my last words to her were threatening to beat her for playing with a ball. Obviously, this is not part of Cameron's revenge plan, but he can control the creature like a dog.
Lie down on that couch. Lie down!
Which is not that different to how he treats Petro.
I can go along with you and ride in the car.
Can I stick my head out the window? Meanwhile, Leonora's reporter boyfriend has heard about the recent killing by an animal that walked on its hind legs and has a theory.
The possibility of the survival in the depths of the swamp of some of those overgrown lizards that used to be headmen on Earth. I understand they travel around on their hind legs.
I heard animal on its hind legs and my first thought, dinosaur. Gotta be. I mean, a bear would be ridiculous. In town, Professor Cameron visits one of his critics, Professor Blaine.
What good can come with tampering with the normal laws of nature?
Leaving Petro alone with Blaine, Cameron goes off to create an alibi for himself.
Something wrong? Just a little heart trouble. Nothing serious, but... Oh, a slight heart attack.
You want me to call an ambulance?
No, I don't want an ambulance. I'll be all right in a minute.
I'll just walk it off. Back at Blaine's... we may have added the music.
Yeah, I can't pretend to feel any great sorrow. But then my feelings are of no importance one way or the other. Good night.
One down, 4 to go, Cameron heads back to where his daughter is increasingly worried.
He was possessed by a demon.
Now, dear, you know there's no such thing as being possessed by a demon. That's ignorant superstition.
A werewolf is far more likely.
I just want you to prove that you're the greatest scientist in the world.
Well, I don't know about that. Leonora's concerns are due to local stories of a monster.
No one can tell you that for sure, mister. Because it never prowls only on nights like this when the mist is thick.
This is on the basis of one killing that happened yesterday, but these legends spring up fast.
It's a werewolf. You can't kill him no way except by a silver bullet.
We had one back in Art 6. Grandpappy skinned it and made me this rap. But Cameron has problems, as Petro has started to change without the serum.
If you revert without my knowledge, you become dangerous. I hadn't thought of that possibility.
I never read Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Nevertheless, he invites Professor Fitzgerald to see his achievement.
I've discovered the source of life.
You're crazy.
I think we know how this is going down.
Hey, that sounded like it came from over there.
But Fitzgerald is only injured.
When he regains consciousness, we'll find out who or what has committed these horrible killings.
Don't say that. You might as well just kill him yourself. And they call in classic Dark Corners breakout character, the Rain-averse Doctor.
Oh, Doctor, I'm glad you got here.
I'm glad to get inside. There's a humdinger of a storm coming up.
Animal attack, schmanimal attack. I don't like getting my feet wet. But Cameron has intervened.
Reckon it's a little late for me to help. The man's dead. I'll be getting back to town before this storm gets worse. I'll send the coroner out.
Let that lazy sod get wet. We're running out of time, and it does feel like the story got away from them.
Poor blind fools, especially you, Dr. Warwick.
Cameron never even tries to kill Professor Warwick or Professor Hatfield, who is presumably busy feuding with Dr. McCoy. They just get away with calling him mad, and the movie rushes through the inevitable beats. But how to reach the fiery conflagration in which all these films end? If he'd used lightning like Frankenstein, or if he'd just got new curtains, this might have been ironic. As it is, it's just weird. Leonora and Tom flee. Here, the doctor says it's raining. While upstairs, it's not great, but it is nice seeing Glenn Strange in something else.
I wish I had a lot of book learning so I could understand what this is all about.
Thanks for watching. Please maul the like button. Does anyone know how George Zucco is so well known? He's always the star name, admittedly in these bad films, but I don't know how that started. Any thoughts in the comments below?
I never seen anything so awful in my life.
What are you talking about?